Good afternoon, Magister. This is the learning activity number 1. My name is Shirley Nicole Payevaca, and the topic now is the multimedia principle in English language teaching. The multimedia principle in English language teaching refers to pedagogical approach where learners acquire English more effectively when instruction combines verbal information, for example, greetings or spoken words, and with visual representations, for example, images, videos, graphics, and gestures, and rather than relying on words alone. This principle, established by Richard Meyer, is particularly powerful in language learning because it, first, provides contextual clues, second, reduces reliance on translation, third, supports meaning through multiple channels, and fourth, facilitates understanding for learners at various proficiency levels. The characteristics in ELT context is, first, dual sensory input. This combines auditory input, listening to English, with visual input, seeing images, text, or gesture, and engage multiple cognitive pathways simultaneously, and mirrors natural language acquisition process. 2. Contextually learning. Visual elements provide context that clarifies meaningful without translation. An image adjusts abstract language concepts to concrete representations, and reduce ambiguity in vocabulary and grammar structure. 3. Reduce cognitive demand. Visual supports comprehension, allowing learners to focus on language features, and particularly benefits for beginners and intermediate learners. 4. Engage input compressibility. Makes target language input more accessible, and bridge gaps in vocabulary knowledge. 5. Multimodal communication. Reflects real-world language use. People communicate through words, gestures, facial expressions, and prepares learners for authentic communication situations. Advantage for English language teaching. First, vocabulary acquisition. Direct association between word and image eliminates need for translation. 2. Comprehension support. Visual aids help learners understand complex instructions or text. 3. Universal accessibility. Works across different L1 backgrounds in multilingual classroom. 4. Engagement and motivation. Multimedia materials are more interesting and dynamic. 5. Authentic language exposure. Videos and multimedia materials provide exposure to natural speech partners. 6. Differentiating instruction. Accommodate different proficiency levels in the same classroom. 7. Speaking and pronunciation. Video shows mouth movements and articulation. Disadvantage and challenge. First, over-reliance on visual support. Learners may become dependent on images for comprehension. 2. Cultural misinterpretation. Image may carry different meanings across cultures. 3. Abstract language challenge. Grammar concepts may not lend themselves to visual representations. 4. Resources and preparation time. Creating or feeding appropriate multimedia materials is time-consuming. First, technological barriers. Requires reliable internet, device, and technical infrastructure. 6. Potential for distraction. Overly entertained or complex visual can divert attention from language learning. 7. Limited grammar instruction. In conclusion, the multimedia principle is particularly powerful in English language teaching because language learning inherently involves connective abstract symbols, words, to meaning. Visual representations provide that crucial bridge, making comprehension more accessible and learning more efficient.